Hi there, my lovely friends. How's it going? My recent most new subscribers have a lot of queries regarding the coming TLS Pedagogy exam in the month of August. As you all know, one batch is going to have the exam on the 18th of August, and the second one is going to have it on the 28th of August. Through emails or on my channel's wall, you people have asked me a lot of questions because you are going to appear in the exam for the first time. And as I promised that I'm going to answer all your questions one by one in a separate video rather than replying it through email, so that other viewers can also benefit from the same queries. So let's not wait any further, and I'll be answering all your questions one by one. The first question is, I belong to Cycle 1 category. Kindly mention the lessons for TLS pedagogy that are meant for Cycle 1 teachers. As I already told you that fortunately or unfortunately I belong to Cycle 3 and I don't have a lot of information about ECD, but I contacted my friends in the primary section and they informed me that the ECD exam has 3 sections. There are questions related to mathematics, then there are questions related to science, and also there are questions related to English. And one of my friends who successfully passed the exam, she told me that she had been giving private tuitions to students belonging to different classes like grade 2, grade 3, even grade 4. So she had knowledge of the concepts even beyond the level of ECD. Therefore, those questions seem quite manageable to her, and she passed the exam in the very first attempt. So you can prepare for these 3 subjects and do download the guide, the ECD guide, which is already there in the TLS on the TLS website, so that you have a clear and vivid picture of all the sections and the sample questions. You also asked that where to find the materials for specialization topics for ECD. There is a website. I'm going to drop the link in the comment in the description. The website is teacherslicensdubai.com/practice-test. Okay, I hope I try to answer your question in detail. Then there is another question that I'm an educator in a CBSE school. Also guide me on how I move forward step by step to cover my portion. I've seen your video where you have given a bifurcation of questions and marks allotment for all standards, but I need to know which sites will be useful to read. I already told you that the best thing is if you watch my video, TLS pedagogy, a complete beginner's guide. There I have told you that there are 4 standards and what are the topics related to each standard. You cannot ignore any topic. You have to get passing percentage, passing marks in each section. So don't ignore any topic. Don't try to look for important topics and try to skip any, because you have to prepare each and everything so that you get the passing percentage in each standard, so that you pass in all the standards equally and you get an overall pass result. In case you're in any of the 4 standards, you don't manage to answer maximum question, at least half of the questions which are considered accurate, then you will be considered below expectation, that you don't meet the expectations. You'll not get the overall pass result, so it's better. So let's go to our next question. Another viewer asked me, I have a query. I've given my pedagogy exam on 22nd May. My slot is for KG1 to grade 3. So slot 1, how to prepare for specialization and on which subjects I have to prepare. Previous exam result has not been declared yet. So let me tell you that I contacted my friend who's working currently in the primary section. She told me that whichever subject you have done your masters in, you can get registered for your subject specialization exam for that particular subject. For example, she said that she took SST, that is social studies, as her subject specialization, and she appeared for that exam because she registered on the TLS website that she is a social studies teacher. Similarly, if you have registered on TLS website that you are a mathematics teacher, or you're an English teacher, or you're a science teacher, take that subject as your subject specialization exam. Moreover, you can also see that which is the subject that you took in bachelor's or master's So she also told me that you should take the subject which you're teaching most of the time. For example, maybe you're teaching grade 1, 2 and 3 and you teach science to all those grades. So obviously you're going to appear, you must have registered yourself as a science teacher for primary section, and you can take science as your for your subject specialization. Or maybe you're taking mathematics for KG1, KG2, grade 1, so you can get registered as a mathematics teacher. Or perhaps you are taking English for grade 1, grade KG1, KG2 and grade 1 or grade 2. So you can get registered for your subject specialization exam for English. Also, you asked me about the subject specialization, so I tried to see what information is available on the TLS website, and there it's written, the specialization test examines the teacher on the subject he or she currently teaches based on the subject the teacher puts when registering on TLS. So I'll try to post the link as well. You can look for this answer in the frequently asked questions on the TLS website. I hope I've answered your question. If you have any further queries, don't feel free to contact me. Okay, another viewer has asked me a question that in TLS site, cycle 1 is showing for me and I'm the class teacher of grade 1. Without passing in the previous exam, can I book the slot for specialization? How long it will take for the result? So I tried to look for the answer related to your question on the TLS website, and this is the information I got. That it's written there, educational professionals who don't pass any of the tests are advised to retake the test after 3 months and use this period of time to prepare for the test or take training if they wish to do so. But based on my personal experience, I have seen that if you appear for an exam and the result comes, God forbid that you haven't passed it, so you do get an invitation from TLS for the second time, and in the meantime, as long as you don't get the information, you can start your preparation to reappear in the exam. If you are very hasty and you want to register yourself, then you can try registering through TLS website and then prepare as well. So the total number of allowed attempts are 3 attempts, after which the matter will be raised to a special committee for review. So hopefully, if you haven't successfully made it in the first attempt, I'm sure you'll do it in the second attempt for sure. Okay, so there's another question. Guide me on how do I move forward step by step to cover my portion. I've seen your video where you've given a bifurcation of questions and marks allotment for standards, but I need to know which sites will be useful to read. If you can share some online tests to practice, it's going to be helpful for us. I need your help. So I already told you there is a website, teacherslicensedubai.com/practice, the practice that dash test. I'm going to drop the link in the description. You can copy paste it and try to practice a lot of tests from that website. And you know what I did when I prepared for my test? I didn't refer to this website. I just prepared topic wise. Each standard I took all the topics from the pedagogy study guide and I tried to Google the information that was good enough for me. So I don't think it's okay. That can be an icing on the cake. But you can have the preparation as well as the practice quizzes. So there is another viewer, Abdul Salam, and he's asked me that I've just submitted my information on the TLS portal and I paid the 300 dirhams fee. I got the message stating that my document had been sent to our school principal for verification. How will I know that they verify my documents, and when can I book for the test? Can I book exam now itself or should I wait for any email from TLS? When I click on the book exam, I see specialization teachers and pedagogy teachers. Which one should I select? I think you are appearing for both the exams for the first time. That's why you don't know. So let me answer your question in parts. You asked me how many exams are there. On the TLS website, it's clearly written that to obtain the teacher's license, teachers should pass a specialization test and a pedagogy test. So you have to appear for 2 tests. One is the pedagogy and the second one is for subject specialization. So which one is first, then how long will it be there for the next? So you asked me this question. On the TLS website, it's clearly mentioned that targeted groups determined by the professional licensing department will be notified about the test dates and locations to undergo the specified tests upon readiness. So whenever a particular batch is ready to be taken test, then you will be informed. So you've asked me that how many exams are there. There are two exams. One is subject specialization and another one is pedagogy. First, you're going to appear for the pedagogy exam, and within a few days, you're going to get the information to appear for subject specialization. For example, if you're a maths teacher, you can appear for maths exam for your subject specialization. If you're a science teacher, then you can appear for science exam for the subject specialization. And for your information, I collected something written on TLS website, and it says to obtain the teacher's license, teachers should pass a specialization test and a pedagogy test. So it's verified that you have to appear for both the exams. Then you also asked me that which one is first, then how long will it be there for the next. So I'm reading your question as it is. On the TLS website, it's mentioned that targeted groups determined by professional licensing department will be notified about the test dates and locations to undergo the specific test upon readiness. So whenever they call you for the test, you can appear for that. Your job is to get registered on the portal, that is TLS portal, and once it's verified, they are going to send a pen to your principal. She's going to confirm it, and then you're good to go. You can get the information anytime. In the meantime, you can keep on preparing for both the tests, that is pedagogy and subject specialization. You've also asked me again, should I pay money to book the exam? Kindly reply. So it's written on the TLS website that all teachers should register in the TLS, and when registration is announced by the professional licensing department, to complete the registration process, private school employees must enter the registration PIN code which is provided to the school principals. So your principal must have got the PIN and she must have verified it. In case you've already registered and you've paid the fee, then she must have done it. You can confirm with her or him. And then public school employees must register with their MOE email. Registered education professionals can now book tests through the system. So if you have completed your registration, it's verified by the principal. So you can now book tests through the system or confirm attendance through a specific procedure that is announced by email to them. So once it's done, an email is going to be sent to you and you're good to go. They'll tell you the date, they'll send you an invitation, then you can confirm, you can book your test. They'll give you choices and you can click your the desired date. They'll give you some options and then you are good to go, and I wish you the best of luck for that. Then there's another viewer who asked that I just wanted to inquire about how to apply for retest. Last time I didn't clear pedagogy exam. So this information is clearly given on the TLS website. I'm going to read it for you. Education professionals who don't pass any of the tests, they are advised to retake the test after 3 months and use this period of time to prepare for the test or take training if they wish to do so. Total number of allowed attempts are 3 attempts, after which the matter will be raised to a special committee for the review. Hopefully you're going to pass in the second attempt, because first experience is just a trial, and in the second one definitely you're going to clear it. So wait for 3 months, you're definitely going to get the invitation from them, or you can try applying on your own on the TLS portal. That was all for today. It's a long video. I hope I tried to answer all the questions. If you have any more queries, feel free to contact me on my channel or through email, as you always do. And I'm really grateful for all the support shown in your emails. You people have complimented my efforts, and you know, that works like a big motivation for me. It's massively important for me, and I request you please to like the videos, all the videos, and comment on them as well. And if you have any more queries, hopefully I'll you know, try to answer them. Best of luck for your exam, and see you in the next video.